Day 9, Job chapter 21, 22, and 23. Today we are shown a side of Job we rarely talk about, not just a suffering man, but a man thinking deeply, observing life honestly, questioning boldly, and holding on to hope stubbornly even when everything around him says there's no point. Sometimes our frustration isn't with people, it's with life, with timing, with delays, with pain that doesn't make sense. Right out of the gate, in verse 4, Job is saying, I'm not frustrated with you, I'm frustrated with God, the one who actually has the power to change things. Sometimes impatience is a sign of longing, not rebellion, a sign of desire, not weakness, a sign that you expect more from God because you trust His power. So don't bury your longing, don't pretend you're okay if you're not. Bring honest questions to God. He's big enough to handle your frustration and gentle enough to respond with compassion. Then Job points out a painful observation. Sometimes people who don't honor God seem to enjoy ease and success. Their children dance, their homes flourish, their plans prosper. Have you ever felt that way? Scrolling through social media, seeing people who cut corners, who cheat, who manipulate, yet appear to be living their best lives? Some blessings come quickly. Others come slowly because they are being built to last. So if others look like they are dancing while you are enduring, remember, God is not done with your story. Don't compare your journey. Someone's visible success does not reveal their invisible struggles. God's timing is layered. He deals with each person differently, individually, wisely. Side by side, they lie in the dust, and worms cover them both. In this verse, we are reminded that at the end of the day, all humans, rich or poor, righteous or wicked, powerful or weak, share the same fate, mortality. If life is short, then purpose matters more than possession. Your significance is not measured by how much you accumulate, but how much you become. In a world obsessed with wealth and appearance, Job whispers truth. Live for what lasts beyond the grave. Kindness, integrity, compassion, faithfulness, a good name, a clean conscience, those are the things that remain. In verse 32 of chapter 21, we see the irony of earthly fame. Some people receive grand burials, expensive tombs, crowds of mourners, yet their souls held no peace. Honor from people means nothing if you lack honor before God. We spend so much time shaping how others see us, our image, our reputation, our status. But Job reminds us that eternity has a different standard. This new year, shift your focus from how do people see me to how does God see me? Because peace in the grave begins with peace in the heart. Eliphaz used the argument in verse 16 of the next chapter incorrectly, but there's still a hidden truth. Foundations matter. Whatever you build your life on will be tested by time and storms. Some people seem successful until life's flood comes. Marriage problems, financial collapse, sudden loss, health challenges, betrayal scandal. If your foundation is shallow, the storm will expose it. So Job's story challenges us to build on what is strong, not what is shiny. Build on truth. Build on integrity. Build on faith. Build on wisdom. Build on character. When your foundation is right, your life can withstand anything. Please know that your righteousness can protect others. We live in a world that says everyone should mind their business. But today's lesson tells us otherwise. Your life influences more than just you. Your prayers can save someone. Your integrity can cover someone. Your consistency can inspire someone. Your obedience can open doors for your household. Your faith can rescue a friend who is struggling. Do not underestimate the spiritual and emotional impact of a clean heart and clean hands. There the upright can establish their innocence before Him, and there I would be delivered forever from my judge. Here we see Job wishing he could take his case directly to God, not to friends, not to critics, not to people who misunderstand him. God is the only true judge. People may misread you. People may misjudge your motives. People may assume the worst about your silence. People may not understand your struggles or your sacrifices. Your defense is before God, not public opinion. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. Stop apologizing for being who God made you to be. Stop letting people's misunderstanding define your identity. Your innocence, your value, your worth are determined by God alone. Lastly, in verse 17 of 23, even though he can't feel God, even though life is dark, even though nothing makes sense, even though his prayers feel unanswered, Job says, I will not be silenced by this darkness. That is courage. That is faith. That is resilience. Do not let the darkness silence your voice. Speak anyway. Pray anyway. Try anyway. Hope anyway. God is working, even when you can't see him.